Hello, students. As we have completed that different tools of biotechnology in the previous part, today we are going to study about the insertion of recombinant DNA into the host cell or organisms. So, competent host for transformation with rDNA. rDNA means the recombinant DNA. Now, rDNA or the recombinant DNA should enter cell to transform cells. Means recombinant DNA means that the foreign gene which is inserted into the plasmid and then after it is further inserted into the bacterium. So, what happens here? The DNA cannot enter cell in a medium without treatment. Why? Since DNA is a hydrophilic molecule, it cannot pass through the cell membrane. So, in order to force bacteria to take up the plasmid, the bacterial cells must first be made competent to take up the DNA. क्योंकि डीएनए जो है वो हाइड्रोफिलिक मॉलिक्यूल होता है, इसलिए वो प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन्स के थ्रू पास नहीं हो सकता. तो इसके लिए बैक्टीरिया को जो है फोर्स करना पड़ेगा इन ऑर्डर टू रिसीव दिस rDNA. So the bacterial cells must be made competent to take up DNA, and this is done by treating them with specific concentration of divalent cation like calcium ions. So उसको competent बनाए रखने के लिए फिर different techniques हैं. कैसे? First the chemical treatment. So यहाँ पर specific concentration of divalent ions like calcium which increases the efficiency with which DNA enters the bacterium through pores in its cell wall. So this is the chemical treatment. So treating host bacteria with specific concentration of these divalent calcium ions which increases efficiency and make DNA enter through the that cell wall of the host. Now heat shock, sudden the change in the temperature. Then the mixture of rDNA and the host cell takes place. So what is done here in this heat shock? Recombinant DNA can then be forced into such cells by incubating the cells with recombinant DNA on ice, followed by placing them briefly 42 डिग्री सेल्सियस. दिस इज हीट शॉक. हीट शॉक का मतलब है सडन चेंज लाना टेम्परेचर में. कैसे करते हैं इसमें? जो रिकॉम्बिनेंट डीएनए है, इट कैन बी forced into such cells by incubating the cells with recombinant DNA on ice. सबसे पहले उनको incubate किया जाता है recombinant DNA और cells को ice पर, means very low temperature. Then after followed by placing them briefly at 42 degree Celsius temperature, means पहले बहुत low temperature पर, then again at the high temperature. This is heat shock. And then putting them back on the ice. तो पहले ice पर रखना, then temperature फिर increase करना 42 degree Celsius तक, and then keeping them back to ice. So this enable bacteria to take up rDNA or recombinant DNA. So this method is transformation, that is a procedure through which a piece of DNA is introduced into a host bacterium. So this is the method by which the recombinant DNA is inserted into the bacterium. Now next, in another method which is known as the microinjection. Microinjection method, here the recombinant DNA directly injected into the nucleus of host cell or of animal cell. So this is the microinjection. So this is common for the animal cell. Then another method is the that biolistics and the gene gun. So in another method which is suitable for the plant, here cells are bombarded with high velocity microparticles of the gold or tungsten coated with DNA in a method which is known as the biolistics or gene gun. So these microparticles, they are coated with the recombinant DNA, and this method is used in the plant cell. So here cells are bombarded with high velocity microparticles of गोल्ड और टंगस्टन, और ये माइक्रोपार्टिकल पे किसकी कोटिंग कर दी जाती है? रिकॉम्बिनेंट डीएनए की. during this bombarding, what happens? This DNA also enters into the host cell along with these particles. And the last method uses disarmed pathogens. Okay, disarming the pathogens. Here, the disarmed pathogen vectors, which when allowed to infect the cell, they transfer the recombinant DNA into the cell. So disarming means what? Pathogenicity of the vector is removed. तो यहाँ पर जो ये वेक्टर है ये पैथोजेनिक नहीं रहेगा, डिजीज कॉज नहीं करेगा. सो दैट इज डिजार्मिंग. And then this disarmed pathogen vector allowed to infect host and transfer the recombinant DNA. Like for example, I explained you in the previous class, that is the TI plasmid of Agrobacterium and the retroviruses. They are disarmed first, and then that their vector is allowed to enter into the plant cell or animal cell, and then they are capable to infect these cells and then able to multiply there. So these are the processes by which the recombinant DNA is inserted into the cell. Here you can see, here the host cell, nucleus, cytoplasm, this is micro injection needle with the foreign DNA. So here directly the DNA is inserted into the nucleus. Okay, and here it is the this method where the biolistics or the gene gun we call it. Other methods are also there, like electroporation also, where short electrical impulses of high field strength are given. And ये जो short electrical impulses दिया जाता है, they increase the permeability of the protoplast membrane by creating transient microscopic pores. तो ये इसके अंदर pores create कर देंगे, and thus making the entry of DNA molecule into the cells much easier. So these are some techniques to introduce recombinant DNA into the cell. Now, the process of recombinant DNA technology. So today I will explain you the first part of this method technology, only the isolation of the genetic material of DNA, and this is the fragmentation of DNA by restriction endonucleases. So let me see first what are these steps. Isolation of genetic material. Okay, so first the genetic material is isolated from the cell. Then the fragmentation of DNA by restriction endonucleases. This I have told you, these that restriction enzymes, they are the tools of the biotechnology. They cut the DNA at the specific place. Isolation of the desired DNA fragments. Then these DNA fragments which we require, they are isolated. Then ligation of the DNA fragments into the vector. Then these DNA fragments, desired fragments of DNA inserted into the vector and then ligated, means attached. And transferring this recombinant DNA into the host. Just now I explained you that how the host cell can be made competent in order to enter the recombinant DNA into it. Culturing host cells in medium at large scale, and then extraction of the desired product. So I will explain you today this first two that is steps only: isolation of genetic material and fragmentation of DNA by restriction endonucleases. Remaining we will do in the next class. So isolation of genetic material, that is the DNA. So you know that most of the eukaryotic cells, they have DNA as genetic material cells. So that DNA is the genetic material in all the eukaryotic cells. So to form recombinant DNA, the DNA should be pure, that is free from all the biomolecules. So here what is done in this process, that the procedure for a total DNA preparation from a culture of bacterial cell, it is divided into 4 stages. The culture of the bacteria is grown and then harvested. So here what we will do, that to form recombinant DNA, the DNA should be pure. जो DNA हम isolate कर रहे हैं वो pure होना चाहिए, free from all biomolecules. So DNA located inside nucleus, enclosed by the plasma membrane, and the genes intertwined with the histone protein. अब जो DNA है वो कहाँ पर located है? न्यूक्लियस के अंदर है. Okay, and genes, they are present along with the histone protein in the DNA. Now cell have to break open to release DNA. अब ये cell nucleus के अंदर है, and then nucleus further is bounded by that plasma membrane. then cell have to break open to release the DNA and other macromolecules, क्योंकि सेल की प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन को ब्रेक करके देन डीएनए को रिलीज करना पड़ेगा, एंड जब डीएनए रिलीज होगा तो ये जो बाकी मैक्रोमोलिक्यूल्स हैं दे विल बी अटैच्ड विद द डीएनए लाइक आरएनए, प्रोटीन, पॉलीसेकेराइड्स एंड लिपिड्स. So here what is done in this process? That cells are lysed by lytic enzyme. So यहाँ पर cell wall को break करना पड़ेगा. So cells are lysed by lytic enzyme like lysozyme. In bacteria, lysozyme is used, and cellulase in plant cell, because in plant cell that the outer that cell wall is made up of the cellulose. So to break that cell wall, cellulase enzyme. Chitinase in the fungus, that cell wall has the chitin. So here that chitinase enzyme is used in the case of that fungal cells. So these cells are lysed by the lytic enzymes. Then macromolecules को कैसे remove करेंगे? They are treated with the specific enzyme to remove the RNA, like ribonuclease. To remove the RNA, ribonucleases. तो ये ribonucleases जो enzymes हैं वो RNA को remove करेंगे. Proteases हैं वो प्रोटीन को remove करेंगे. ओके इनको ब्रेक डाउन कर देंगे तो ये डीएनए से सेपरेट हो जाएंगे. तो सबसे पहले सेल वॉल को ब्रेक करना, आउटर मेम्ब्रेन को ब्रेक करना, एंड देन रिलीज के बाद ये जितने भी एक्स्ट्रा मॉलिक्यूल्स हैं दे आर ऑल्सो treated with the specific enzyme to remove them. Then that purified DNA precipitates with addition of ethanol. तो इसके बाद फिर ये डीएनए प्रेसिपिटेट हो जाएगा जैसे इसमें इथेनॉल ऐड किया जाएगा. इट अपीयर्स एज अ कलेक्शन ऑफ द फाइन थ्रेड्स इन द सस्पेंशन. और अल्कोहल ऐड करने के बाद इसमें जो है फाइन जो है थ्रेड्स दिखेंगे डीएनए के. सो इस तरीके से ये रिमूव किया जाता है. तो अंडरस्टूड दैट you know that the genes are located on the long molecules of DNA intertwined with proteins such as histones, and the RNA it is removed by the treatment with the ribonuclease, whereas proteins can be removed by the treatment of proteases. और सेल वॉल का क्या है, यहाँ पर सेल्स को ओपन करने के लिए क्या करेंगे, इनको सेल को ओपन करने के लिए ये जो डिफरेंट एंजाइम्स है इससे सेल्स को जो है लाइज्ड किया जाता है. एंड देन आफ्टर वी आर एडिंग द अल्कोहल. सो अल्कोहल जब ऐड करेंगे दैट इज द इथेनॉल, देन जो प्योर जो डीएनए है वो फ्रेगमेंट्स हैं डीएनए के वो फाइन थ्रेड्स के फॉर्म में सस्पेंशन में हमको दिखने लगेंगे. तो इस तरीके से इसको प्रोसेस को परफॉर्म किया जाता है. यहाँ आप देखेंगे जैसे सेल्स है, सेल्स आर लाइज्ड यूजिंग अ डिटर्जेंट. अब यहाँ पर हम डिटर्जेंट का यूज करते हैं. यू हैव दिस एक्सपेरिमेंट इन योर सिलेबस ऑल्सो, सो वी विल डू इन द लेबोरेटरी ऑल्सो. सो यहाँ पर हम डिटर्जेंट का यूज करेंगे. डिटर्जेंट के अंदर भी डिफरेंट एंजाइम्स होते हैं जो कि प्रोटीन और ऑयल और फैट और मॉलिक्यूल्स को रिमूव करते हैं. तो यहाँ पर डिटर्जेंट को यूज किया जाता है तो वो जो है प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन जो आउटर वॉल है उसको ब्रेक कर देता है. देन सेल कंटेंट्स आर ट्रीटेड विद द प्रोटीएज टू डिस्ट्रॉय प्रोटीन एंड आरएनएज टू डिस्ट्रॉय आरएनए. यहाँ पर आउटर मेम्ब्रेन को ब्रेकअप किया, देन एंजाइम्स है उसमें जो प्रेजेंट है वो प्रोटीन को भी डिस्ट्रॉय कर देंगे और आरएनए को भी डिस्ट्रॉय कर देंगे. देन आफ्टर द सेल डेब्रिस इज पेलेटेड इन अ सेंट्रीफ्यूज एंड द सुपरनेटेंट लिक्विड कंटेनिंग द डीएनए इज ट्रांसफर टू अ क्लीन ट्यूब. अब यहाँ पर हम अल्कोहल यूज करेंगे, टेम्परेचर बहुत कम रखेंगे, एंड देन आफ्टर व्हाट शैल वी, जैसे ही हम इसमें इथेनॉल ऐड करेंगे तो ये प्रेसिपिटेट हो जाएंगे डीएनए, एंड दिस डीएनए इज प्रेसिपिटेटेड विद इथेनॉल. इट फॉर्म्स विस्कस स्ट्रैंड्स दैट कैन बी स्पूल्ड ऑन अ ग्लास रॉड. ग्लास रॉड से इजीली उनको रिमूव कर दिया जाता है सुपरनेटेंट से. सो here this DNA which is precipitated out by the addition of the chilled ethanol, here the temperature is kept very low. Okay, that is chilled ethanol. So this can be seen as the collection of threads in the suspension, and this method to remove it with the help of the glass rod, this is known as the spooling. So by this method the DNA is isolated, but here the temperature is also given, means temperature treatment is also done here, means this after adding the that detergent and the salt here, this solution is boiled, and after boiling let it allow to cool, and then after the ethanol is added here. So that chilled ethanol, due to chilled ethanol this DNA it undergoes precipitation and will get the threads of the DNA. So in this method or in this way, we are isolating the genetic material from the either the plant cell or the animal.